6:18. 6:18. Day in the life. Here we go. What are the things that Bri Galarza does in her morning routine? Now, what I will say as a proper disclaimer to morning routines, because I've done a lot of research on morning routines, is there like a perfect morning routine? You know, is there like a go-to to be the most productive? And what I found is that it really depends on the person, right? My morning routine works for me, but for some people, right, it might be totally different how they start their day. I know some morning routines from some of the most successful CEOs that I've done research on, they start their day at 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning. And for me, you know, some seasons they used to work for me. I used to work start my morning routine at 5 a.m. and I was so productive. During the season that I'm in right now, so different. So for those of us that are thinking, oh, I need to stick to this specific morning routine, it really just depends on the person. So I'd encourage you to find the time and the routine that works for you. But when it comes to my personal morning routine, I try to change it up every once in a while to see what works and take out things that don't, necessarily work anymore for me. But the first thing that I do right when I wake up is I relax. So I used to be a big fan of the snooze button, and that definitely was not the best way to start the day, because I would hit snooze 2 to 12 times, and then I would have to rush into whatever task I had going, and I'll still have to sleep, and it was a hot mess. So what I found is when I give myself time personally in the morning to focus on me and to fill myself up, then I can pour so much into those around me. And that's such a vital portion for me personally. So I think relaxing first thing. I don't schedule my first meeting until 3 to 4 hours after I wake up. That's so big. I've flirted with the idea of just giving myself an hour and that's it. But for me, I like to take my time. So for those of us that know me and that are close to me, I don't like to be rushed. So I like to take my sweet time, and I feel like I've given myself 3 to 4 hours to just focus on me. Wow, what a difference for the rest of my day. And by relaxing, I honestly just mean I don't do anything important. Don't do any important calls. Don't do anything that is vital to my business first thing when I wake up. Honestly, when I first wake up, first thing I gotta go do is I gotta drink coffee. So I'm a different person from when I wake up. I wake up thinking, why am I so tired? And I just kind of dread life. First 3 to 4 minutes, and get right out of bed, drink some coffee, drink some water, get the blood flowing a little bit, and start to feel more alive. Not a zombie. So I'm definitely a zombie. So if you're not a morning person, feel ya. So get coffee going. About 15 to 20 minutes into coffee, I feel like the best person on the planet. I'm like, wow, I'm such a morning person. Wasn't thinking that 15 minutes prior to drinking coffee. I focus on growing physically, spiritually, and mentally. Now, depending on how much time I have, I might focus on just growing one of those 3 key areas. So I found that when I focus on growing spiritually, maybe doing a morning devo, quiet time, that's big. Sometimes that'll be super short, super quick, and I might grow and be really into a personal growth book. Love doing audio books. Those are big, especially when I'm driving to places and at the gym and so forth, cardio. Audio books are my favorites. Or sometimes I'll read a good old-fashioned book too. So I love books. I've got like 3 books around me right now. So during breaks throughout the day, I might read something and so forth. So growing is a big, big thing to me to kind of just get going, get energized. And growing physically, I go to the gym. The gym is a huge part to my morning routine. I try to go to the gym about 6, maybe 7 days a week. Usually I take a day to just not do weight training and I just do cardio. But I've been on a fitness kick since September 1st of 2020. And the reason for it is I got the COVID bud. Got the nice little COVID sesh this past summer, so I gained about 10 pounds. And it's no bueno, no bueno. So I decided September 1st, it ends here. I'm going to go back to the gym and treat it seriously. So did a lot of studying and finally have a nice routine going. So hit the gym for about 60, sometimes 80 minutes, just to work out, grow, mentally even by doing that, pushing myself. That's such a big thing to my morning routine. Next thing that I do is I plan. So I'm a big to-do list person. I'm a big journaler. Do a lot of journaling, a lot of to-do lists, a lot of. So for example, just recently got this notebook and almost at the end, and I honestly just jot down ideas. I'll be walking and just be like, oh, I gotta jot down this idea. I'll be on a call with someone, I gotta jot down this idea. I read something good, listened to a good podcast, gotta jot it down. I'm a firm believer that if you write things down, it sticks a little bit. So writing things down is big. Just got this new journal. I'm not sure what I'm gonna journal in this thing, but yes, planning is big. I also, on my phone, have an app that I use, and any to-do list that pops into my head, I add it to my app, because I am, oh dear, what the heck was I just about to say? The type of person that forgets everything. It's because I have multiple tabs constantly open. So I like to put things into a to-do list, whether it's a shopping to-do list, whether it's a doing something long-term, short-term at some point, categorize it into different to-do lists. So I do that. That's big. I look at my Google Calendar obsessively. That's how I run my days. Whatever's in my Google Calendar, I will do. So planning is a big part to my morning routine. And honestly, the last thing that's probably huge, and I want to get into the habit of doing this 100% of the time, is I have what is known as a 10 commandments note in my phone. And what I do is I wrote down 10 key things that if I do, whether it's daily, weekly, monthly, every year, I'm going to have the best year. One of these things that I just listed might work for you, and that's awesome. You might think, man, all of these things I want to start to incorporate right away because I think they'd be beneficial and help me be a little bit more productive. That's the case, fantastic. Let me know in a comment if that's the case for you, because that's encouraging for me that at least this video helps someone out. But yep, hope my morning routine helped you out a little bit. All right, so we just got done with the first call of the morning. It was my 10 a.m. ended at 11. Not gonna lie, forgot to record it. It was a good meeting with Drew and with Maz. I've got a bi-monthly call with Maz, and he's been crushing it. So learning from him on what he's doing and areas that we can kind of improve on. So we kind of just bounce ideas off each other, which is great. A big, I guess, learning opportunity that I've kind of experienced this year has been not relying just on my knowledge and really going out and finding information from other people that are doing the job at a higher level. So that's been one of my biggest things for this year, just finding peers and mentors and stuff like that. And as you can see from our numbers, we've grown quite a bit through doing this process, so it's been awesome. Now I got my next call happening at 11:30, so we're en route to the office, gonna pack a lunch, so we're not starving for the day. And yeah, hopefully I will remember to record the rest of my meetings. Oh yeah, so just got done chatting life with this one. Cal, what did we talk about just now during our mini meeting?
We talked about what we want to get done in the office today, how pumped we are for the division meeting, and
Amen.
We talked about our reps that we love and care about and what they're going through and how we can best help them out.
It's going to be a good day. And then Cal Westbrook's going to be speaking at the division meeting.
Yes, sir. First division meeting message. Made it on the agenda before Bri.
Yeah, one day I'll be on there, Drew. One day. One day. But no, this is exciting. So looking at my schedule, what else we got ahead of us for the day? So looking at the schedule, one day it'll focus. One day I'll have enough money to get a new, what is this thing called? Camera. So we've got someone who missed their meeting with me, which is fine because we replaced it with Cal, and then Sydney, then I've got confirmation calls, and then the division meeting. So jam-packed day, and then date night with Kalika Westbrook.
Where are we going?
Where do you want to go?
I don't know yet. We'll have to see about that one.
We'll see how our tummies are feeling in exactly 6 hours.
6 hours.
DNA. As a hard-working woman in the hospital.
In the hospital. I was gonna let you finish that, but you didn't. You killed it. It's fine.
Yes, hard-working woman.
All right. Wow, that's so lopsided. We're gonna fixie-poo that. Cool. So, just got done with a call with my girl Sid, as you saw. But yeah, now it's time for, it's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. And we are excited to get some energy flowing. So I'm gonna show you what my energy flowing needs essentially look like. Let's check these out. What does Bri do to get some energy? Oh yeah. Right here. This right here is what we do. So basically, just to put it into perspective, we get some coffee, and then we basically just right into the mouth, just so that way it just gets digested pretty quickly. And so we do one straight in the mouth, and then the second we drink. All right. No, it's not what we do. We make it like human beings in the Keurig. Well, liquid dopamine is what I like to call it. A little liquid action. Alright. And we always need a caffeine boost around this time. If you've been counting, we've at this point had 3 cups of coffee. We're feeling good. Oh, there it is. Do you hear that? Wow, that's a lot of banging. That's what she said. Oh yeah. Ooh, the sound of dopamine about to hit the face. Oh yes. Right to the face. Yeah. Right to the face. All right. Next on our to-do list here. All right, let's reevaluate. We gotta figure out what the heck's going on here. So looking at, we've got confirmation calls starting at exactly right now. We are right on schedule. This is exciting. So, confirmation calls. I'm gonna pull up the log. All right, Natalie, you're the first one. Hi there, is this Natalie?
Yeah.
Hi Natalie, this is Bri Galarza from Vector and CUTCO. How's it going?
Okay, thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
You too, bye.
Bye.
Love it. All right, so let me now send out this confirmation text. Just stare right into the eyes of the camera there.
Hello.
Hey Alexa, it's Bri Galarza from Vector and CUTCO. How are ya?
Great,
Doing great.
Hello.
Hey Bruno, it's Bri Galarza from Vector and CUTCO. How are ya?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. Hey Julie, it's Bri Galarza from Vector and CUTCO. How are ya?
I'm good. Who is this, I'm sorry?
This is Bri Galarza from Vector and CUTCO.
Oh, okay. Hi, how are you?
Doing fantastic, thanks. Alright, didn't get the chance to record the division meeting, and I was really sad about it, partially because there's a lot of moving pieces. I was like eagerly trying to figure out if my team was on the division meeting, and just a lot. You might also be wondering, Bri, another outfit change? Yeah, don't you change your outfit 2 to 12 times in a day? Like, come on, we work from home, people. I'm kidding. Right after confirmation calls, all that was left was diving into division meeting mode, and then after that was date night with Kalika Westbrook. So, love me some date nights with some staff members. But yeah, it is that is a day in the life of Bri Galarza. As a district manager, it is not the sexiest thing, but much needed. Absolutely love Thursdays. They're the best. Yeah, hopefully you got something out of this video outside of the fact that Bri Galarza's life is not the most eventful on Thursdays. Thank you so much for watching this video. I don't know if you watched the full thing. I hope you got the full thing. Even if you got at least one productivity tool that I talked about today, or if something made you giggle from the video, drop a comment, drop a little like, give me a little thumbs uppy, so that way I know that people are actually enjoying the stuff that I post on here for fun. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe for me. Really appreciate it. And yeah, until next time.